If there's one thing that I don't really like about traveling, it's packing my backpack. Check this out. This guy. I have to put all of this into that. I don't think I've actually told you guys where I'm going, but I'm going to Mexico tonight. My mother was kind enough to drive me right now. She's taking me to the bus that I have to take to Chicago, which will then get me to Mexico City early in the morning. Anyway, it's not looking like the best weather right now. And I'm glad that we got a last minute umbrella because I'm gonna probably need it. All right, here's the situation. Trying to make the bus. The bus leaves at 6. It's currently 5:56 and we're not even really that close to getting there. Fortunately, the bus makes one more stop in the city. So what we're gonna try to do is head straight to that second stop. Although the traffic here, it's ridiculous. I've never seen it this busy. This is definitely the bus. I think it stops right here. I'm almost certain it stops right here. Yes, it's stopping. That's it. That's it. Let's go. Bye, Mom.
Okay, bye. Go on.
Guys, that was a really close call. Had I missed that bus, I don't know how I would have got here because it was actually the last bus of the evening. Luckily, I was quick enough to think that we had to get that second stop. Anyway, I'm here. I just got to check in, go through security, and do all that fun stuff. So I've been in the airport for about 2 hours and I have about another hour and a half, hour 45 minutes. But here's what I didn't tell you guys. I get to Mexico City around 4:30, 5 in the morning, and my flight the next day doesn't leave until 2:30 in the afternoon. So I have a pretty long layover. I'm gonna spend that layover exploring the city. Anyway, I just want you guys to know that I'm all by myself. There is nobody here.
aquí pase de abordar. Hermano, les pedimos de favor colocar únicamente su equipaje de mano en la sombrerera.
What's up, guys? We made it into Mexico City, and right now I'm trying to find some lockers so I can put my backpack, or at least store my backpack, because I want to do some sightseeing around the city, but I don't want to be carrying all my stuff with me. So that's what we're in the process of doing right now. Guys, I found the lockers and I paid up, so my bag's in this little room. Now I gotta find the Metro bus line 4. I found the bus. Now I just gotta remember what stop to get off at.
Let's be left with. Let's create a love that will never end. Let's show the world that love can win, darling. I want you for more than just my friend. Let's show the world. I know we can make it.
Centro Blanquita. Puerta abierta. Destino.
Alright guys, we are heading to the Zocalo. That bus ride was pretty easy. I thought for a second it was going the wrong direction, but it wasn't. So now we are, that church bell's going off, but we're heading towards the Zocalo, which is gonna be the main plaza in the city.
Let's show the world. I know we can make Let's show the world. I know we can.
That is why I love Mexico. Historical architecture. I don't get that back home. Bing! Guys, I'm heading down to one of the biggest avenues in the street. It's called Avenue Reforma. I'm going there because every time I watch a news broadcast from Mexico, whenever they go to commercial or they end the program, they show this avenue. You'll see it.
The show world. I know we can make it. Let's be love twins. Let's create a love that will never end. The show world.
All of this is Reforma Avenue. And then this, that's the Angel of Independence. Every time I watch news from Mexico or Latin America, I see that thing. And yet I have no idea about its significance. And then all of that looks like New York City. Guys, I've worked up an appetite and I saw a little street down here that looked like it had some food. So I'm gonna check it out and maybe get some breakfast. It's like 9:30 in the morning right now. I'm pretty tired. It's been a very long night and now a long morning. All right guys, this is the street where I saw all the food. You can see there's a food vendor right there. But there's actually a lot more up front. So I'm gonna try and see if I can find some breakfast. Guys, that food was excellent. That food was so good. It was like a chili relleno that was stuffed with cream cheese. And then deep fried. And the taco with rice and eggs right off the street. Another thing that I can't get at home. Anyway, I'm walking back. I'm trying to determine if I want to get the bus back or if I want to do the Uber back. If I get an Uber, I'm gonna have to stop in a cafe and get a Wi-Fi connection. Otherwise, I can just go back to the bus stop. So guys, I'm back here, which you've seen before, but if I turn around, there's all these people like right here. And they're like, I don't know if they're protesting, but there's an old guy's face on a big banner and everyone's wearing a red shirt. There's a lot of police around. I have no idea who that guy on the banner is. And I have no idea why everybody's wearing red.
Yeah.
Alright guys, a lot has happened in the last almost 2 hours. First, getting back to the airport from the historic center was a lot more difficult than it had to be. I didn't really document it because I was just in such a rush to get back here. But line 4 is a lot busier in the afternoon than it is in the morning. But then the real problem happened when I got into the gate, ready to leave for Oaxaca, and I was informed that my flight was overbooked. And I wasn't put on the flight. So they said they were gonna do 2 things. They were gonna put me on the next flight, and then they were going to give me compensation. So they put me on the next flight, which is fine. It's like a couple hours, it's not a big deal. And then they gave me a voucher for free lunch at any restaurant in the airport. Except I can't use alcohol. But the bonus is they gave me a free voucher for a free round trip ticket between any 2 Mexican cities. That fixes the problem. I guess I'm gonna have to come back next year. Finally getting on this plane. Should be in Oaxaca in about an hour and a half, maybe a little less. I'm ready to get out of this airport. I can't wait. But Mexico City, it was fun. It was fun. We'll do it again. Alright guys, so we made it to Oaxaca. My bag didn't show up on the plane, but fortunately it did show up on an earlier flight. So I had to do some work around on that. Now I gotta get a taxi and get to my Airbnb. It's been a long, long day. They're having a little problem finding the address. This day. I'm exhausted. It's like 9 o'clock and I should probably be somewhere downtown, but I won't make it. I'm absolutely exhausted. But before I let you go, I'm gonna let you guys see what's outside my window.